don't need money. You don't need fucking time. You just need the skill set. You get the skill set, you could do whatever you want.
I had no money. I haven't had a job in a year, bro. So all I've been doing is trading, and I pretty much had nothing. 5 weeks ago, I was Ubering, bro. Because obviously you're breaking your rules. It doesn't matter if you win or lose.
Because I didn't do the right thing to win. Hold on. What have you done?
I was always doing good in Forex, but I just got bored. Why is he better than me? Or why is he doing better than me? Maybe it's something that I'm not doing. And that same day I got fired. And then that same day I came home in tears. And that's a bad thought, right? Everybody gets bad thoughts.
It's normal.
Yeah, we're human, right? My point is don't quit, because if you quit, you're never gonna regain that money by working in the gym.
So you just withdrew $100,000 fucking dollars.
Yeah, man. And I was like, and I'm driving, I have my X5, right? And I'm driving through the puddle, and I'm like, I'm good. And then I'm looking at your store, I'm like, there's no way he's driving that shit.
Bro, the thing is, you want to bet is here in the parking
You're taking
garage.
video of the hole in the bottom of the thing. I'm like, nah, because I know, and you're trying to kickstart the car. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to. I had jumper cables in my car, so.
Yeah, no, I have the little electrical battery, but it's even easier to push start it because it doesn't weigh anything. You just clutch it, you know.
I mean, you pushed it by yourself. I was like, this thing's like a go kart.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, because you're punishing yourself.
Yeah.
When you said whether you win or lose, right? I had to ask you because I know you're supposed to ask me a question, but like,
No, bro, dude, this is a conversation. Yeah.
Okay. So I saw you say you're punishing yourself, right? I seen that somewhere. Where I think it was Andrew Tate. He said he does that. He punishes himself when he does something bad, like he lost his keys or something. You said when you win or lose, right? Because obviously you're breaking your rules. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. How does that like affect like your psychology when you know that you won and you're still punishing yourself? Not when you lost, when you win, right?
Because I didn't do the right thing to win. I know what I have, like, even though, so for example, let's say that you are, I don't know, let me see what's the best analogy. Like, this is a fucked up, I can't put this analogy.
Say it, bro. Say it.
A fucked up analogy.
You can just cut it out, right? I know you could just, I know you gotta chop it.
It's like, I mean, yeah, I'll say, but we gotta chop it, right? So like, let's say you have a girl, right? And then like, you cheat on your girl, just because you get away with it, doesn't mean that you shouldn't like not treat your girl nice. Like the next day, like, you know, you did something wrong,
right? Make
Make up for it, you know? Like if you do one bad thing, you got to do 2 good things, basically.
Okay.
So that's kind of like where the analogy comes in.
Okay.
That definitely can come out.
But you punished yourself when you've won for real?
Dude, 100%.
But what do you do beside, because it's the first thing you've done live, and I don't know, you know, I'm not like personally know you
For
like
sure,
that's
for
what
sure,
I'm asking
for
you.
sure.
What have you done in the past?
So I personally, I fucking hate cold showers, dude. Like I hate cold showers with a passion. Like dude, like when you go take a shower, you want to take a nice warm shower. You know, you want to be nice in there and warm. Dude, so you know when you first open up the water in the shower, that's the coldest water.
Right.
So that's what I do. I just be like, all right, I broke my rules. Here it goes. And that shit sucks.
I love it.
So it's like a shock to your kind of brain and your body.
Okay.
So every single time I would break the rules, I would do that. Then I got to the point where I started doing the whole cold plunge and kind of got used to it, right? You know, your body develops over time.
Yeah.
So then I shift into sweets. So I have a crazy sweet tooth. If I don't eat sweets after food, I generally feel bad.
It's the same thing with nicotine. Me too.
Exactly. Yeah. So like
you want something sweet super bad.
Exactly. So it got to the point where I break my rules. I can't have a sweet. And that shit fucked me up because I started like literally like having withdrawals almost type shit. It was
No
like,
way.
Yeah, it was really confusing. I've never experienced something like that. So now I'm at, I got past that. I don't need sweets anymore, right?
Yeah.
I do sometimes, but I don't crave it as much before because I got past that.
Right.
And now I'm like, dude, I got to attack something else. And
you know, with the shower too, bro, it's different than the cold plunge because you're getting hit with like bullets. You're like, You know, like sometimes you're warm, sometimes you're cold. But like when you end up cold plunge, you're in there for like a minute and you're shaking. But then after like 2 or 3 minutes, you're like, okay, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, you're cold, but you're like numb. You know, with the cold shower, bro, there's no numb.
No.
Because your legs are warm because it hasn't hit them yet, right?
Exactly.
And it's like, it's
way
more torturous.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing.
Way more torturous. Okay, that's cool. Thank you.
So it's like a little intro to the pod.
All right.
So we, I'm sure we played the clip already of the plant, and the clip of, so you just withdrew $100,000 fucking dollars.
Yeah, man.
So talk to us. Hold on. What have you done? So you took $4,000 to $100,000. What happened? Talk to us.
So, all right. It's crazy because you only see the 4,900 to the 140. It was like 140, right? But what people I guess don't see is like probably the $400,000 that I've lost in 8 years. So my kind of like message before I like go into that is like, it doesn't matter in this game how much you lose. It's a business expense, right? Because ultimately I made $130,000 $35,000 in 3 weeks. And in the course of 8 years since 2016, I've lost. I don't have record. I see you're organized, bro. I see all your chart, like not just your charts, but like your whiteboard. And I'm not that organized right now yet. You know what I mean? I'm not there. I need to get more organized. That's like square one. But I would say, bro, between my jobs and then losing profits, right? I don't know if you can count those as losing money because I never had them in my pocket.
No,
right?
Yeah.
Between losing profits, I probably lost close to 400,000.
That's crazy.
In 8 years. And then my point is, don't quit, because if you quit, you're never gonna regain that money by working at a job. That's my point.
So you turned 4,900 to 130 in 3 weeks.
Yeah. So this is, and I'm gonna tell you. So it was, all right. First, I'm just gonna go in. All right. So I had a dream about you before, it was like a week before I watched your intro video. Whoever made your intro video to your course, bro, like I don't know, bro. Like I maybe because I used to be like a salesman. So like, bro, like I was so. I'm super religious, bro. Like I'm bro, like Christian, like 100%. And there's a story, right, in the Bible where his name's Joseph too, which is crazy. He's Joseph the dreamer, and God gives him a vision, right? And he tells everybody his vision. And his brothers end up putting him in jail. He goes through this long process of basically being in pain, and his dream eventually comes to fruition where he's sitting next to the king, the pharaoh, right? And he's actually giving food to his brothers because he was able to dream for the king to help him with the famine. My point is, I had a dream, right? Like about a week before I bought your course. And it was like me and you, like we're chilling like at your house. Like I only know what your house was like because you posted, like, so I was like, we're at your like house, and I was like, okay. Why, it was weird. And I was like, why is this dude in my dream? Like, I'm not, it's weird. Like, super weird, but it was like real. It was like there. And then like a couple of days later, you had that video, like that intro video for your course.
Okay.
And you were like, bro, you were in this like big building, and then you're over here, and you were like, bro, you're everywhere, bro. And I was like, yo, this is super raw. And bro, I don't want to name drop, right? I've had like 3 different. I'm sure people name drop. Right? I watched a couple of your other podcasts. People name drop. I don't want to name drop because I respect the people.
Yeah, that's fine.
I've gotten 3 different courses. Right. This is probably my 4th course. My last one. I'm not gonna go anywhere else. This is like all I need. And when I was watching your video, I just felt like God actually told me, like, hey, he's the one, not in like a Messiah way, right? Obviously you're not Jesus, but you're not like trading Jesus, right?
I get it.
But it was like, that's what he said. Like he's the one. And I was like, well, don't question God, right? But when you hear, that's the one. That's what you're gonna. Because bro, I had all the tools. I know, bro, how to trade technically, like super well, but it's the little things, bro, that you go over like in that course, that just something out of there, right? Just something that's like on top of my head is that I think it's in the fundamentals, and it's like the first video, and it's like 57 minutes through. It's really detailed, but that's where it is. And you're talking, right? And you're talking about the change of structure, and you said you see this higher low. You see how the didn't body close over there? Well, since it didn't body close over there, that's why it didn't go down yet. Like you see like it like wick, but it didn't body close. And then it comes up, and then you said, okay, now the trade's ready, right? So it's just that little bit of time, maybe the 20 pip difference where, if you're leveraging the way you are, or turning 4,900 into 100,000, right? You're not, those same entries are not going to be like where you want them to be. And even if you're right, you could be wrong if you're over leveraging, you're like, hey, like I got stopped out 5 pips. I blew my account, and then it just tanked. Right. So it's that little margin of error that like you kind of like really make you like simplify it, you simplify it. And so, so just like I went from 4,900 to 13,000 for week number 1. My goal was 10K.
And this was 2 weeks ago.
This was, because this is week number 4.
Wait, okay, so you started the 100. Okay, so
I didn't start with you.
Okay,
I didn't start with you.
So so when I started the 100,
you started before.
Okay, so you started a week after me.
Yeah, I was actually leverage trading crypto, and I brought an account from 1,000 to 160. Shit. Leverage trading crypto. Okay. I went from 1,000 to 20,000. 20,000 came to 12. I put another $2,000 in there, and then I took the 3,000 to 50,000. The 50,000 went back down to 30. I closed the 30. I got back in with 15, and then I wrote it up to 160. I ended up cashing out 60, and I lost 100.
In crypto.
In crypto.
Okay.
After that experience, I was pretty low. Like I was spiritually like drained. Like I lost. That's a lot of money to lose.
How long ago was
you know
that?
What I mean? March.
Oh wow! So the beginning of the year.
Recent, bro. Yeah, recent.
So then, so after that, you
so check this out.
Yeah.
I started out in Forex, right? And then I went to US 30. I was trading indices, things like that. I was always doing good in Forex, but I just got bored. I was like, dude, this is so like, I know this. Like, I know this. And I just wasn't seeing, I guess, the profits, but I wasn't trading with I didn't scale it up high enough, I guess so, right? And then when I had flipped a couple accounts from like 600 to 7K, I flipped 3,000 to 32,000 trading US 30. So I was like, I'm never going back to Forex, right?
Yeah.
And then I got patted on the back, by US 30. US 30 smacked me a couple times, and I was like, oh my God, right? And then after the crypto thing, it was the indices, then the crypto thing, and I said, you know what? I need to do something. I need to go back to my roots because honestly, I wasn't even gonna say this on camera, but I'm just gonna keep it real, bro. I can keep it real.
You can keep it real.
Maybe we can cut it out. I don't know how I feel about it. Let me say it, and then bro. Maybe 5 weeks ago, I was Ubering, bro.
Really?
I had no money. I haven't had a job in a year, bro. So all I've been doing is trading, and I pretty much had nothing, bro. I like had maxed out literally like all my credit cards just to put money into my accounts. I was low, bro. I was very low, and then I had the dream. I saw your video. I took like literally like the last like money I kind of had to buy it, and then I like borrowed money from somebody, the 5K, and then I said, you know what? This is what I have. I just stayed up, bro, for like maybe 4 or 5 days and just
watching the whole course.
Yeah, like thing is, I didn't have to watch the whole thing because I had I had like a basic understanding, but then I said, you know what, this is it. I'm just gonna stick with Forex. This fucking guy, Alex, man, there's no way that this guy is like, bro, you have so much skin in the game. I've never seen you not once talk about even really US 30 or that you're trading NAS. Like, I look at it, but I don't trade it, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, dude, this dude's got like, he's from what I see, you only see what you see. It's perspective, right? This guy's got everything. He's only trading Forex. Who am I? Well, I need to be doing crypto. I need to be doing this. It's the greed, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, everybody, it's the greed that really is what's going to sink the way that I had gotten sunk. I was greedy. I wanted more and more and more. Bro. You see the 100K, and people make that in a year, right?
Yeah.
And so, but I did it once, and so in my heart, I knew that I could do it again. I just didn't know how it was gonna happen. And then when I watched, and then, bro, honestly, just watching your stories, bro, every day. Don't stop that, bro. Even if you're not giving out, and just like you're just so real and so raw out of everybody that I've followed. I follow tons of people. You're the most real, most raw person out there, period. This is just because bro, they're raw. It's like,
appreciate it.
Nobody does it transparently. I never seen not one person go say, hey, look, I'm taking $100. Okay? And I'm going to make this $1 million, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. Watch. Bro, nobody does that.
No, nobody does that.
And then you post in your losses?
Yeah.
Who else does? I don't know. I don't know anybody who posts losses like that. So honestly, bro, you've been kind of like super. I mean, I've seen you. You've always been motivating, but I just like I felt this like I don't know if it was like I said the dream or the course or whatever. Like I just like felt this like not I don't know if it was like hope or just like bro like my spirit. But I just felt like God was like, yo, like I got you. Like don't quit because let me just back this up, right? So as a finance manager, I make like $200K a year.
You were making $200K as a finance
What's
manager.
wrong with that? Yeah.
Still okay.
Right? Not bad.
Yeah.
And you can scale, obviously, like as you work at higher end dealerships. I was at a Chevy store. When I got fired unjustly, first of all, on the record, I basically got put together because I was the newest and the youngest finance manager there. And I was making the same money as the people that had been there for a long time. And I was kind of like the black sheep. I would always speak up when things were wrong. I was always there. I was like there, and trying to do the right thing in a place that people aren't really always trying to do the right thing. Mm. And I got kind of kicked out. And when I got kicked out, I was like in my room, bro, crying. And I just remember I was like, dude, like, it was my life because I was a salesman there for 4 years. I got promoted by a GM, and then the GM got fired. And then I kind of got reconciled there. And I was in my room crying, and I just heard, once again, bro, from God. I heard from God, and God said, this is it. Like, you're done. I said, what do you mean I'm done? He said, you're not going back to work. and it was like loud, bro. It was loud. The day that I got fired, it's gonna sound so. I was burnt. Like I was beyond burnt. It's funny. I was beyond burnt when it happened, and I have a dog, right? And I was looking at my dog, and I was, you put on a button-up shirt and you tuck in your shirt, right? And I'm getting ready for work. The day I got fired, right? And I tell my dog, I said, one day you're gonna have a backyard and live in an apartment, right? Yo, this is a true story, but I just try to keep it real. And I said, you're gonna be sitting in a Ferrari. I said, X5 is cool, but we're gonna be in a Ferrari one day. And that same day I got fired. And then that same day I came home in tears. And that same day I heard that from God. And it's been not the easiest journey. It's been hard. You know what I mean? And I haven't had anyone. I've just, I've had my mom and, friends, but nobody understands it to the degree of what this is.
Yeah, because it's just you and you in this journey, and like the shit that you have to go through it, nobody else is gonna understand it. So what do you, when you're going through like this lonely journey, how do you kind of make it through it when you're having these thoughts? Because you're gonna have constructive thoughts from all different types of angles. Like, am I doing the right thing? Okay, I am, or I'm not. How do you get through that?
I think it's about I think I'm like actually like in a place where like I'm like level headed now, and I just like went through like probably every emotion that you can just even imagine. And that's like a good question because, people on Wall Street, like not to get like super like raw, but I feel like this has like been raw so far, so I'm just going to leave it that way. But, there's people on Wall Street that kill themselves, bro. Yeah. They jump out windows and, they lose everything. And, so imagine that's not even all your money. That's just, it's your job, right? They're not trading their own money. They're trading hedge funds money. It's different. But I guess bro, I just do a lot of praying. I pray a lot. Like, and I feel like when you say pray, right, it's not about, and the Bible says go into your room, and do it in silence, right? You don't have to be like at church all the time. The church is good for like a community, but when it's just you versus you, it's like, if you don't have anything else or anybody else, God is always there. You said, well, how do you hear from God? Regardless of what people believe, right? Everybody believes different, right? It's like
there's different belief.
Right. Different. Everybody's got different beliefs. So not to like hate on one or the other. At least, right, with me is that I guess you ever have like the voice in your head, like the good and the bad voice, right? You ever have a voice in your head like where you have the one voice tells you, somebody cuts you off. Like, I'm gonna shoot that. Like I'm gonna kill this guy. So right, someone cuts you off, or like, or you have like a thought that enters your head that you're like, that's a bad thought, right? Everybody gets bad thoughts all the time.
It's normal.
Yeah, we're human, right? But then you get the good thought, and you see the woman right at the train station, and you're walking up the stairs, and you're running past her because you're trying to get to your your destination, and you see her carrying a heavy bag, and ma'am, you want me to grab that for you? Because you just get the voice, hey, grab that bag for that lady. You grab it and you bring it up. Thank you for being a gentleman. That's how you can hear God's voice. It's not always this mystical being, right?
Yeah,
that you're gonna hear. It says that God is, we're created in God's image, so that means that God's inside of us. So if that's the case, then that means that God is able to talk to us through, right?
Through certain moments is what
exactly.
You're trying to
so the more you get like in tune with that, so I guess like how I control that like loneliness is definitely with God. I also, bro, I go to gym. Like,
you're big as shit.
I would say obviously.
Show them what's up.
No. I want to be like, no. See, I don't want to wear nothing crazy. I'm still. It's funny. I forgot. I don't know who's Sid. Which one's Sid? Sid is his name.
Santi.
Yeah, Santi. Right.
Uh-huh.
I was like, yo, what's the angle of the podcast, right? I was like, is it just upper body? Because I didn't know if we are gonna be like on like a XL like rappers, where they just have like the table and you just see like this part, right? He's like, no, it's kind of like the side, and I was like, all right, well, I'm not gonna wear a tank top because like I don't want to feel small, and then he posts the video and I like feel like I look small, so like I'm gonna wear like a shirt,
So you guys, I'm 6'3", just letting you guys know.
Actually, he taller than me.
This guy's big as shit. Trust me.
I tell you, first time I saw it was the gym.
Yeah, I think I remember.
Do you remember me?
Yeah, I think I remember.
I don't know if you do or not.
I think I was with Steve, right? I think
you were with Steve. Yeah. Well, Steve was not with you when I was talking to you. Steve was like with the trainer, and then you were just like kind of like in the back, probably like closing out like 200,000.
Yeah, with Turo, Team Turo.
Yeah,
he was working. Yeah, I remember you.
Yep.
I was like, yo, this guy's gonna fuck me up right now.
No, I know. And I was wearing a tank top. I came super aggressive, bro. I was literally just like, and I'm like, hey, no, because I think it was about. I didn't have your course at that time. I just had followed you, and at the time you were low key giving signals on your story, like you're showing like, hey, this is GBP CAD. We're looking for the break and the retest. And I'm like, well, that's what I'm looking for too.
Exactly.
You know,
those stories, surprisingly enough, bro, they make a lot of people money. And
you have no idea how much, bro. And this is another word, bro, from God that to you. This is, bro. I'm just gonna keep it like this. I truly also got something from that got it, bro. God is so pleased with you, bro. And not just the stories, bro. The gas. You did the gas thing last year, and
the gas event. Yeah.
Man, that was. Bro, I got goosebumps already. I really like. It's crazy because when you're on Instagram. All right, let me tell you something too. Because we're still on your question, right? Where you know you're asking about feeling lonely. When all you have is your phone, right, and you know yourself and the charts and Instagram or whatever, and you can make a choice, right? You can choose to look at people and hate on them, or you can choose to like live through people, and you can choose to say, you know what, why is he better than me, or why is he doing better than me? Maybe it's something that I'm not doing, not because I have this and it's no, bro. Like you look at somebody's story like you and you're like, wow, like he not only is he motivating, but he's giving back. He's a good person. Like that's somebody, and regardless of what he's giving to reference to and look at and say, wow, that's a good person, right? And so I guess like I don't know, you just kind of like I get this like feeling like, yeah, you know what? I know he doesn't follow me. I'm his friend. I'm his friend. He's doing the same thing I'm doing. He's up at 4 a.m. just like I am. Yeah. Just because I'm not talking to him or texting him or, you know what I mean? Like we're up together.
Of course.
We're up together, right?
On the same mission.
You're up together, bro, with hundreds of students on Sunday, thousands of students. I'm on your Zooms, bro. And I'm like, yo, this guy has no idea what he's even doing. Maybe he does, but it's so deep, bro. From what you're doing, it's so deep and it's so beautiful, bro. And not only because forget about changing my life or these people, forget about the people that your students, right? What about the student's parents? What about the student's daughter? Yeah. Right? What about the students that have, you have no idea, you know what I mean? There's so many people, bro, that you have. Like, how do you deal with that responsibility?
I honestly, it doesn't hit me until I don't talk to somebody like this, because to me it's just messages on a phone, and you know I just don't get it, right? Like it doesn't feel real. But obviously when I start meeting you guys in person and you start telling me stuff like this, I'm like, holy shit, you know, like makes me feel a little bit frustrated sometimes, you know, which is good, right? Because you know diamonds are built under pressure.
Pressure is a privilege. Yeah.
Exactly. So it makes me better and stronger. But it definitely.
Damn, I don't want to put you under pressure, bro. Forget
No. Trust me, it keeps me going, because you know it gets to a certain point that you make a certain amount of money, you buy a certain amount of toys, and it's like, all right, what now? You know. Yeah. But when you have like a responsibility and you have a calling to something, it keeps you going and it keeps you to get better. That's why I did this thing right now with the Volkswagen. Like, dude, I don't have to be right. Like, dude, bro, you should have seen me when I was drenched in sweat, bro.
There's no AC in there, huh?
There's a 1966.
He's got the fan, like the bus drivers.
No. It has the triangle window that you open.
Yeah.
And the thing fucking comes in. So like I'm doing this to show those people out there that are going through some of that journey, like how you did and you lost, you know, the 60,000 on your crypto investment. It's like, dude, that happened because of a decision you made. Hold yourself accountable for that decision you made, so you can not go through that experience again.
And that's why I Ubered.
Yeah, and then I bet you don't want to.
I Ubered for 2 days, and I was driving to the Fort Lauderdale airport, and I was crying. Bro, it's crazy because I'm like a big guy. People like, oh, this guy, bro. Like, I don't want to say like It's like, bro, it's weird. I don't know if it's just because like I'm at the point in my life where I'm like at that point where, you know, I'm about to break through resistance right now. Like I'm breaking through resistance. I'm about to retest like the resistance, and then I'm there. You know,
bro, dude, you just made 100K in 3 weeks. You broke through that resistance.
I'm like, bro, like I'm like here, like, and it's crazy because it feels it's almost like a weight like off of my shoulders, because this time I actually withdrew. You know, I had the 160, bro. I was up 100K for 2 months, and I didn't take I didn't take it off the table.
You're
right?
Just greedy,
straight up. Because the thing with the crap coins or whatever is that when every time that I've gotten out of those kind of coins, they've pumped, and I could have been a millionaire, you know?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, they're not getting me this time. I'm 160. I'm gonna be at 200 by my birthday. My birthday was the 31st. Mm-hmm. I was like, you know, and that was March. I was like, by July, I'll be driving a jet by now. You know, I'll be flying in a jet. You know, and it just, you know, it's different. But this is cool too.
I mean, I would definitely say trading the way you're trading now would probably be something more sustainable.
Thank you. Can you say it one more time?
That trading the way you trade now is gonna make it more sustainable.
Okay.
Like you're not going to depend on like a shitty coin. You get me?
Yeah.
Like you're gonna depend on the market move and you making a logical decision on that move.
Yeah.
Not just hype behind the coin to actually make money. So for how did you take the 4K to the 100?
Okay.
So
yeah. Let me just all right. So I was setting goals, right? I saw you setting goals, and I said I'm gonna set a goal because I know how I get. You know, and I think it's not just me. I want to just believe that there's other folks out there that are like, you know, they flip an account and they're like, I'm not going to sleep tonight. You know, I'm gonna keep going. But I went from I had 4,800, and I said, you know, my goal this week is 10K. That was my goal, is 10K, and I ended up getting to 13K.
Were you taking the same trades as me or your own trades?
It was funny because I had taken a couple of your trades, and then I was actually taking counter trend trades too. Mm-hmm. That's how I was kind of like scaling.
The DGen trades, those are the DGen ones.
I love when you say the DGen because like bro,
they are DGen.
They're DGen trades. But if you know how to like line up the fibs and stuff, like they're really not. I mean, you know, on the 5 minute.
that's what a DGen would say, bro. That's a DGen trade, bro.
I know, and you know what? But bro, when you said the other day, that you just feel like you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
There's some times where you just like, especially bro, that I've been on Forex, I just feel like it's like my little son. Like, I'm not just saying because bro, I can show you all my trades on Trade. I'm actually gonna show you that so you can see all my trades. There's trades where I've lost 11K. I lost the other day 21K, but it's continuing that. So what I do is like, and I'm gonna like for people that want to flip accounts, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people do want to flip accounts, right? Because you know we don't all just have money to like throw in there. The best way that I found to do it is, at least on TradeLocker, if you see, and I know you still use MetaTrader. I don't know how that's cool. Whatever you do in the matrix over there. But on TradeLocker, right, you can actually see your risk at the bottom. So I will only risk like 30% of my account. So I'm risking, I say only, but it's still a lot. So at the bottom, it'll tell you like 30%. So I was like, okay, whatever lot size it is, I'm going to do that. I'm going to focus on like the Mac, like daddy trade, like the trade that, you know, the big trade's going to pay the most. That's what I want. And then when I'm catching it, I'll be catching it. I'll be in profit. I'll look to see where like, okay, like if I get a good entry, I'll see like, okay, like this is where the price is going to retest. Cause so I get in before the retest sometimes, which is like kind of DGen-ish. But if you can see like on higher time frames that you kind of know, and you know, you see the price action, you know the candlesticks, and you're really vibing and like with the, you know, no, bro, when you see, right, the things start pumping, and you see like the little, the ticks, and there's like 5 seconds left in the 4 hour, and then you see it coming down, and you're like, yeah, I know what time it is. I know you're not going up there, right? You're talking to the thing, bro, straight up, right? So like, you can see where the price is doing.
I can picture you like at 1 a.m. just there in front of the computer, bro.
I don't have a computer.
So how did you make?
On my phone.
You made 100K off your phone?
Yeah, on my phone, drawing. I sold my laptop.
Really?
Because I was down bad, bro. Yes, I sold my laptop for $600. It's like a $1,200 laptop.
So you made this flip straight from your phone?
All from my phone, and a lot of it, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like a lot of the trades,
that's fucking crazy.
Dude. A lot of because you're not given the signals. You're where you used to. You're saying, hey, these aren't signals. This is just like my idea.
Yeah.
You know, this is, hey, everybody's waiting on AUD CAD. Like, yo, AUD CAD. You know, everybody's like, but it happened like, bro, first day, like you'll call a trade like on Sunday, or you say this is what I'm looking for, and it'll play out. The last 2 weeks, bro. Sunday, Euro USD.
Yeah.
Tuesday, USD JPY. Wednesday, I've never heard anybody say, this trade's going to be ready around Tuesday, maybe in London session. I've never heard anybody say that. That's so cool. Like, you got to show me how to do that, first of all, because I don't think you put that in the course. Like, you know, you can predict when the trade's going to happen. That's raw. I never seen that before.
Yeah, I've tried to figure out how I can teach that, but I can't teach that without seeing the market.
Got it.
So I literally have to see a market. Mm-hmm. Like I can show it on a pre-recorded video, but it won't be relevant to like, you know, let's say we record it now and somebody watches it in 2 months.
Yeah, the time is weird.
It's different timing, but I can literally predict this move is going to happen in like 72 hours. Like I just know.
That's sick.
Like, I mean, dude, trust me, it's just time. It's just like repetition and shit that you just know. It's just patterns in the market. But let me finish.
Let me stay on topic. Okay. All right. So the 49, so my goal was 10K. I got to 13,000. That was week number 1. And then that week, the first week, I took trades by myself, and then I got on Sunday swings the second week, and I was like, this guy is literally giving the sauce. If you don't understand what this guy's saying, like, I'm sorry. He's giving you the playbook right now. Like, he's telling you without telling you, like, bro, so then that Sunday, right? I didn't trade on Friday. And then that Sunday I had 13K in my account. I took the Euro USD trade, the sell. Like, bro, as soon as market opened, maybe like I took that trade at like 7:30. I was maybe in drawdown for like an hour. And then it was just immediately in profit. Never saw the trade red again. I went from 13 to 20, 23, I think so. And I said, okay, like my goal was 20 for the week. Let me just see if I can get to 30. I guess. DJ. On Monday, bro. On Monday, I'm almost at 30. Like, let me just. He's got 2 more trades that I haven't even touched. Like, let me just look at these ones now. Let me get rid of this one. This isn't a casino, right? That's what you say. I love that. This is not a casino. Yeah. We don't have to trade the same pair. I find myself doing that sometimes, and I don't know if it's like a mental thing or revenge thing, or maybe I just need to change the pair on my phone, like, you know. And then I finished the week number 2 with 30. So I did finish with 30. And then the third week, which is my birthday week, I said, you know what? I want to get to 40. I was like not setting big goals. I didn't have this is one thing that I'm going to kind of say too, is that I've always had like, you know, you always want to like make all this money so fast. And I'm here to like say that also too, bro, this kind of like from your other question, is that I want people to know that this is not about the money. Okay. The result of trading is the money. It is not the process. I get the goosebumps saying this because it's like my whole trading journey, especially when that's all you're doing is trading, is I got to catch 20 pips to pay my rent. But the market's only giving me 10. What am I going to do? Right? I'm going to force that 20. Who are you to force it? You're nobody in the market, right? So I was setting like little goals, just like keep myself on track, but I don't say like I am, right? I am is like a huge statement, but like I have degen tendencies, right? So I'm like, yo, I'll get this to 50 like tomorrow. You know, like I'm just gonna stay up. Like this is all I do. So I said, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna flow. I'm gonna chill, right? And then yep, my goal was so I was at and then then the next Sunday I was at I think 20. No, I was at 30. And I said, okay, this is my birthday week. I don't want to be trading on my birthday. If I lose a trade on my birthday, I'm going to be sick. Like, I'm going to be so sick. I'm going to be bad. And on my birthday, I had 44,000, which was a Wednesday. And I said, you know what? I'm done for the week. And then, bro, you were done trading, UJ. You were like done. You were like, yo, I want to stop everybody and say this doesn't happen. And then I was just kind of like deeper than that. I was like because I had already taken the trade.
Oh, I know.
I was in that, like I was in it. I caught the money and I was out. Yeah. That's how like I had made it. Yeah. And I started seeing the price action. I said, and I drew my like support. I said, dude, the next support is like 100 pips down there. Like I was on the train coming from Orlando. I went to Universal for my birthday. Okay. Right. I was at 44,000. Mind you, we're at 44,000 now. I took it to 65. On the train.
So you just added a position on UJ?
No, I got into another position. I waited for a retest and I got in on a retest, but I was already out of the first trade. Okay. I solidified it and then I got back in. Once again, you have to raise your risk. So even though you're only using 30%, as your account grows, right, you continue to 30%, because the trades are obviously, they're going to get more volume because you have a bigger account. So then I was at 65 from 4,900 and I was like, wow. I've had a couple friends I had called and I said, what do I, are you crazy, bro? Cash out. What are you doing? You remember what happened last time? You got those people that are like, they're there for you, but at the same time, you like, they're not in it. You know what I mean? You know what you can do with 65K versus 20 or 10 or whatever, right? So I said, nah, I'm vibing. I'm feeling this. And I'm being responsible. And you know what? I think you got more responsible too, because I'm kind of like learning like your mindset and your psychology mostly from you. That's what I've learned. And I remember the last time you took the 100 to whatever, you're trying to take it to $1 million, bro. I made like 14K that time from like 2K. And then you had blown your account and I had blown my account too. You were giving the signals though then. And but now you're very conservative. Hey, listen, you didn't risk the whole account, even though you lost 2 trades, you didn't risk the whole account. Like, you just been like really professional. And I think that's kind of like caused me to like step back. Cause bro, really, like, I'll be like looking for like your store, because it's like, it's not just like you're looking at somebody's store and you're like looking for like, bro, you're giving knowledge, you're giving gems, you're giving potential generational wealth if people know what they're looking at. You know what I mean? If they're on Instagram, you're looking at chicks, you're looking at lifting, you're looking at whatever. Bro, this guy is potentially giving you the opportunity to buy your parents a house, but you're not looking at it like that. You're looking at the, oh, that, you know, that's Forex. That's a scam. That's this guy, you know, he has prop firms and that's how he makes his money. You know the noise, right?
Yeah.
So whatever. So, you know, that's helped me in a way, and it's taught me a lot. Just and just being, bro, you don't need to make millions of dollars in one day. That's not how Rome was built, right? So the 65K, I made 20K. So that was on Friday. That was I stopped at 65K on, so like I said, my birthday's on Wednesday. I stopped at 65K. I didn't trade Thursday or Friday. Then on Sunday, I really locked into the Sunday swings. And you,
I go deep in that, bro. I go so deep, dude.
And you know what? What's cool about the Sunday swings is that I feel like my messages don't go through, bro.
No, they do.
No, they definitely don't. Because you be answering people, and I be having good questions, and they don't show up. I say, bro, there's something wrong with my shit. I don't know. It's funny because I'm not like super like into technology that I don't really know. I don't go on Zooms like that much, so you know, whatever. But I just like you go deep in there, and I think what's cool is you don't do it like, all right, guys, we're looking for sells on this. You know, you're actually, hey, this is the Head and Shoulders, this is this. And I like how you tell people too, like, guys, you're in here, like I get it, like, you know, but I'm not going to be able to babysit you guys forever. Like, I like how you kind of like get like that way with people, because eventually you have to grow up in trading.
For sure.
Right. So,
because I want to create other me's. I don't want to have to maintain other people. And if I'm creating other me's, like, bro, it's gonna suck, you know. But you got to do what you got to do so you're able to do it on your own. Because, you know, let's say I want to go on vacation, I don't want to trade. Then what? You're not gonna make money or do anything. No, you got to learn how to do this shit for yourself.
Exactly.
So it's good and bad, because the people that are weak, they're gonna make noise because they want the easy route on it. Yeah. But it's good because then it builds character on the stronger guys like yourself that are ready to hit that shit on their own, and they don't need me to make money. They just need me at the beginning to get that kickstart going, but then they can kind of go on their own, which is the goal.
And bro, and I took AUD CAD buys. You know how hard that was to do that mentally?
Why?
Because you like said in Sunday swings, like, hey, like, these sells are gonna play out. They played out. I caught the sell. Okay. I caught that sell like nasty first day. I didn't catch the whole move. I was pissed. I didn't catch the whole move. I caught half, and I cashed out early. If I didn't cash out early, bro, my account would probably be like 250 right now. Shit. I was deep. I had like 120 lot.
Oh shit.
I was deep. I was deep, and I was in profit like 40K.
This guy's a DJ, bro. I feel it. I see it in you, bro. Which is good because you're not scared to risk it, bro. You're not scared to risk it. You want to know what's funny? I don't know if he was mentioning to you, but he took $100 to 20K these last 2 weeks. He
told me that. That's sick.
Yeah, so
that's harder to do, I think. I mean, I've done it. I've done 100 to, I think, 5,000 the most I've done.
So what's your goal? What are you trying to do? So you're out, like, you're withdrawing right now the 100,000, right? So what's your goal? What do you?
So I'm gonna tell you something. I have a lot of friends that have kind of just like seen me grow up in this space, and now they see me like doing these things. Actually, bro, I posted the 100K withdrawal, and then I deleted it because I just felt weird. Like, I didn't want to, you know, people start asking you for stuff, and I'm sure you know, and I don't know. It just felt weird. And it's funny. I talked to my mom, right? And my mom, she's like, I don't know why you have to be posting all that stuff, right? All the whatever. And I said, Mom, if you notice, when I post stuff, I'm always, thank you, God, grateful, right? You're posting that stuff, but it's like, Mom, how is it that that's what you're seeing, but you're not seeing that I'm actually glorifying God because he's the only reason why I'm here? Because if not, I probably would have been like off myself. Like, no one just loses 100, 200, 300, 400,000 is like, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where you get like yeah, I can see this here at DGen, right? It's cool. I've been through it. Right. So yeah, bro, to tell you the truth, like, my plan now is I have friends that like are not as bad as me, but they've lost money trading. Mario, shout out to you, bro. Love you, dog. I had to say that. I've been really kind of like mentoring. I have a friend. I have a couple friends, but I've been kind of like, I was like mentoring, but like as I'm learning, I'm teaching, and I'm teaching them the correct way, right?
You're teaching them the DJ way.
No, I'm not. You know what? I promise you I'm not. I promise you that I don't want a single person to make any mistake they've ever made, because it's you know, I was in the military. When I got out of high school, like
Really?
that's what I did. Yeah, I
Thank
was
you
in
for
the
your
military.
service, bro.
Yeah, of
Thank
course,
you.
bro.
Where'd you go?
I was in the army. So I was in the army, and I was just like I'd Fort Drum. Like I didn't really do. I wasn't in like a time of war, I guess you could say, but
Oh.
I had a combat job with like out combat. So like they kind of put you through combat without going through combat. So but yeah, I'm kind of hard. Like I'm kind of hard. Like as far as like mentally, right? They teach you a lot like mental, fortitude. So not everybody's like that, not everybody's the same, and you have to be like softer with certain people, and not everybody learns the same either. And so I have one friend that like he really like he started like on prop firms, and he's like learning. He's never really traded before, and so I'm kind of just like one-on-oneing him, and I'm telling him like, hey, like, and it's funny because like each one teach one, right? You're teaching me, I'm teaching him, and then like it's kind of like the circle of life, right? And so he's learning, and my thing is like I don't want to like teach or like be a mentor, or like I don't know. And that's kind of like my whole thing with you, right? Is you say like you feel like it's your purpose, right? You feel like it's like your calling.
Yeah.
You could just throw up your hoodie and go to Spain for 2 years and never talk to anybody in your life.
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna hit a little ghost soon.
What do you? You know what? I feel that from you, bro.
Yes.
Like I just like like I feel that like you're like getting to that point, and
yeah,
it's I mean it's well deserved, bro.
it's just like a little not a break.
You go ghost though sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah, but I feel like I still have this whole challenge to achieve. I feel like once I achieve this challenge, it's more of I'm literally like emptying out all my bullets, showing everybody like, look, bro, you don't need money, you don't need fucking time, you just need the skill set. You get the skill set, you could do whatever you want. I can't do anything more for you guys. So this is it right here. You guys do it. You do it. If not, nah, I gotta go do it.
Well, you I would say you're a pinnacle in the community for sure. But yeah, so as far as what I want to do now,
do you have like a financial goal with it, or do you want to reinvest into something, or you just want to keep flipping it? Like
that's a good question. I think
because
I love trading.
Because bro, 5 weeks ago you were doing Uber, and now you fucking have
Yeah.
what you would have made probably in 2 years doing Uber.
Yeah, 2 years. Come on.
Well, I don't know.
Let's get real. Probably like 8 years. I don't, bro. You making? I'm talking about. I was out there for 4 hours. You get $60. Like, what's that? $15
really?
an hour? It's terrible, bro.
Oh, that's bad.
You know what? It puts a lot of things into perspective too. Like a lot of times when you go to that like level of, there's different levels, right? And there's different like frequencies that you can be on. When you get to that like frequency, you have to like bounce out of the frequency to like to back to like reality, you know? Because like that's not me. And but just like you punish yourself, I could have gotten a job, bro. Any dealership, I'm good in finance. Like I'm good at that. And I punish myself. I will do Uber before I go back to a job because I feel like this is what I'm supposed to do. I don't know how, I don't know why, I don't know when. That's not my, thing, but that's higher power that's gonna work that out. My goal is to take care of everybody around me, bro. I don't care. Like my next goal, I have like 30K in my account. I withdrew 100, I still have like 30K in there. I'm going to take that 30 and I'm gonna probably bring it to like 250. I'm gonna withdraw 200. I'm gonna leave 50. And then probably the next thing I will probably, it's really my next goal is for my parents for sure. I think my parents, they owe like maybe like 70K on their house. And they're like super, I know you come from like super like old school like Cuban parents.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So my parents like really old school like that too. Well, my dad's mom is from like Macedonia and like just like, bro, they came here in Ellis Island, like back in the day, right?
Shit.
Not my parents, but my dad's mom.
Yeah.
So they're really old school. They don't want to take handouts. They don't want to, they want to work for everything. And that like my goal is like, and they're probably gonna watch this, but I don't care. My goal is like this Christmas, I want to give my dad like 80K and like I want to pay off the house.
Sick.
That's what I want to do.
That's definitely a good goal, bro.
I want to buy my sister probably a car. She's going to school. She's like a saint, bro. Like I don't even think she's like said a curse word. She's like 20 years old, bro. I swear, this girl's like beyond saint. Like it was like me was like the degen. My brother was like semi degen, and then she just like came as like a angel from heaven. Doesn't do anything wrong. One of those, the youngest, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, bro. Like so.
And a computer, dude. You got to buy a computer.
Yeah, I guess, right? I should do that, right?
You should definitely buy a computer, bro. Like, what do you mean? If you made 100 grand from your phone, I think you'll probably make more if you're looking at a computer.
You think so, right?
Did that affect you at all trading from your phone or no?
Man, I've been training from my iPhone 4 since 2016. I've just always been on my phone. I've never had a computer ever. I've always trained on my phone.
Oh,
and then
wow.
when I get on a computer, I'm like Warren Buffett. This is this and this is that and this is, and I will take the best trades from a computer. But I don't know why I don't see that. Like I will take like a couple of good trades from a computer, and then I'm just like, yeah, let me get back to my phone. Like I don't know if it's just like maybe like a habit thing.
Maybe because you kind of build a routine to do everything from your phone. I mean, like I'm a big believer in don't fix something that's not broken, right? So
Okay.
you know, if you're doing great, you know, don't change it.
I think a computer would do me some justice though. I think you're right. I don't know. I got a lot of people like on my heart, bro, that I know that, you know, most people work for money. I know that people don't think like this is work. Like this is work. It's a different kind of work, right? There's people like, bro, my dad, he drives trucks. He's got 2 replaced knees. He's got 2 replaced shoulders. He's, I think, almost 60 now, and he's still working, you know? And like, he's got like retirement. Like he's good, but he's just one of those like old school people. It's like, he's going to work till he dies. And
Yeah.
like, yo, as long as I'm around it, I'm going to try to make sure that doesn't happen,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, because like you can't just change that mindset. You know, there's old school minds out there that if they're not working, they just don't feel good. They were just born and brought up that way. I mean, it's just a different type of lifestyle. The same thing happens with Cuban, you know, parents and mainly like Latin people. Like their whole purpose is just work. And if they do something outside of work, it just doesn't feel right. It's just how it works. So when you're setting these goals for yourself, are you like documenting it or you're just keeping it to yourself? Because I would say documenting it is key. I'm just trying to like give you like a suggestion because you know like
like what, like in a journal and like
no, just take a video. I don't write it down. I literally take a video. So like I mean I've posted a bunch of these videos where like I'm literally like waiting for a trade to hit my, like this was like 6 years ago. The trade is hitting my stop loss, blowing my account. I'm like, yep, there goes 5th fucking challenge blown. Here we go, do it again. So then because it just goes back to the holding yourself accountable thing. When I'd go to that next account to then potentially risk what I shouldn't be risking, I watched that video. I'm like, I felt like ass there. I don't want to do that. And then I just don't do it. You know, maybe because you're taking DJ and trades, you know, you should just take a little quick 20-30 second video. It's only you that's going to look at it. Nobody else is going to look at it. You don't have to post it that way. So,
well, like screen record. Like I screen record
for like the trades that you're taking. That's how you.
That's how I sent. I don't know, I sent somebody like 20 videos. I sent you all the same videos.
Yeah. I have like a 3-minute screen recording from you. Yeah. I think. Yeah. So yeah,
that's what I don't know. Like that you're talking about, like that.
Yeah, stuff like that.
I have a 3-minute video of my withdrawal, transferring it to my account and all that stuff.
So this 100K, you're gonna fill out this information. When should it hit more or less? Should it hit like in?
Oh, I mean, once I fill out the information, I mean, like I said, I withdrawn in the past. Like it doesn't take more than a day typically. So like I said, my goal is to come on here and I wanted to withdraw in front of like the people and like show like that this is like real, this is like for real, and I wanted to like tell like my all over the place like messed up story, because the best people are the broken people. It's no coincidence that that's what Jesus took all his disciples. Every single one was broken. The tax collector, the mercenary, the thief, every single disciple, right? And they all got made whole through him. So he takes broken people to then bring people that are also broken wholeness, right? Because he makes you whole. So I would not take anything back that has happened to me, because I know that I don't know who, I don't know when, I don't know what, but I know that like anyone's talk to me, I'll talk to them for an hour on the phone if they want help. It's just like, that's just like kind of like it's like my heart, you know, that's my spirit. Like I want everybody to, there is nothing, I don't think there's any drug that you can take. I don't think that there's any feeling that you can feel knowing that there are people right now on Wall Street wearing suits, taking the bus to work every day, right? And trading and hedge funds, and they got all these things going on, and I'm laying in my bed with my shirt off, right? And I'm laying there at 2 a.m. and I'm, oh shit, that's a sell right there. Let me take that. Oh, 20K, perfect. Let me go back to bed. You know, like there's that feeling, bro, is. And you know, you don't feel it like in the moment because you're ripped, like you're so tired, right? And you wake up in the morning, you're like, yo, like you start to understand the level of like opportunity that you have in your hand. And so when you say degen, there are some things that are degen, 1,000, 1,000,000%, right?
Yeah.
But there's being a trader is being a degen. I don't care if you're rescuing 1% of your account, bro. You seen them wicks, man. You get wicked out fast, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
No, so degen is just when you just risk more than you should be risking. But
Right.
at the end of the day, it's degen if you handle it like a degen.
Ooh, say it again.
Being
I'm say it again, bro. Say it again. These people, because you know when you be ripping through a video, right? Like we're ripping through a video. There's gems, bro. Say that again.
being a degen is when you treat it like a degen. Okay. So literally, what would be a degen trade to you or a degen move to you?
Something different to somebody else.
To me, it's just another day in the park. It's just normal.
What?
You could take a degen trade right now and it's a degen trade to you.
Yeah.
But to me, it's just another day. It's literally not gonna affect me because I have a different mindset, a different approach, a different whatever. And then what's a normal day for me can probably be the last day to somebody else trading in the market. So they're like, yo, I'm done with this shit. I don't ever want to fucking go back.
Perspective.
It's just the way people handle pressure. And I can tell you can handle pressure. If you're in the army. So I don't know if you know, but I was actually in JROTC.
Oh my God, I did not know that.
Yeah, there's actually a picture. I don't know.
No way, sir. You're an officer, bro.
Oh my
God.
I was head of my platoon. I was a flag guy. Fuck, what's that name?
Yeah, the flag guy.
Yeah, I was head of my platoon, bro.
Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank.
But yeah, dude, I was the guy. So like, I understand.
It's banner. I think it's called the banner or something.
Yeah, I hated that shit. But I was the leader of the platoon because I was the only person that can handle the pressure. We had a dickhead of a captain. Like this guy was bad. You get some bad captains and then you get some good ones. And this guy was bad. This guy would get in your face.
Was he like he was like seasoned? Like he's like a vet. Like
yeah,
through the gutter and he through the shit.
He was in Afghanistan. So he retired and then he came back to
the best and the worst. The best and the worst.
It really taught me how to respect other people and just humble yourself. So I was the only person in the group that could get screamed at and I'd be like, yes sir,
yes sir.
What do you need me to do? All right, yes sir. Sorry, sir. And
wipe that smile off your face, Gonzalez. What are we smiling about?
I hated
what
that.
What are we smiling about?
I hated that.
What are we smiling about,
bro? I do my about face, turn around, and just go.
Beautiful, but I didn't know that. That's sick.
Yeah, I never really talk about it because since I never really made it all the way,
Who cares?
Yeah, I don't wanna carry that because I understand like what I did compared to what you did is nothing, right? Like my shit is child's play compared to what you did. So I don't want to talk about it like if I know or if I actually did something real because I really didn't compared to you.
Listen, not only serving is serving, but it's not about the combat is just something that you do, you go through, right? But that screaming that you're getting is building you psychologically. That being in the military, bro, probably has helped you in ways that you'll never know.
Yeah.
Your organization.
For sure, yeah.
Your discipline. You're feeling the need to punish yourself. Mm-hmm. That's a military thing, bro. Like you feel like, bro, when you do something wrong, you do push-ups.
100%. Like, bro, when
push the ground.
When nobody
push the ground.
When the captain goes in through the door, nobody calls about face.
Yeah. Oh.
At
ease.
No.
Attention.
Attention on deck.
Attention on deck.
Whoever gets up last, fucked. You know that.
Oh yeah, pain.
Yeah, done. You're done. Yeah. So that right there was like, all right, you didn't respect the captain. You didn't get up. You have to go pay a consequence.
You know what they do to us too? Is the last person that would stand up. They say, "Perfect. You're the last one. Go stand over there." All right, because you were the last one to stand up, you're gonna watch everybody else push the ground.
Yes.
They would do that, and but that's to like, I don't know, like they don't know, but like that's to like represent like you got shot. Right, and now your whole team is carrying you. Right, you're stopping the mission from happening. That's the whole point. That's the whole. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know, it's not. I guess it's like, I put it in there because like I didn't really like. I like went to school like a little bit, but I feel like that really built me the most. That's where I went to like church stuff like that with my mom when I was young. I hated it. It was like, oh my God, it's so boring. I wanted to sleep over at my friend's house, But then when I went to the military, I had nothing, I don't have my mom, I don't have my friends, I don't have nothing. So, that's what you turn to. And it's like a big, like they say there's no atheists in foxholes, everybody believes in something when you're getting shot, shot at, right?
Of course.
You got to believe in something. So, that's, yeah, man, that's cool. I didn't know that. That's
I'll show you a picture. I have a picture there. I'm literally in
But you did that for what? You did that for like,
I think almost 2 years, bro. Okay. Yeah, I was really young.
But you were trying to be like,
I was trying to go to the Coast Guard. I wanted to go out there.
Well, like with the people in drugs, do all the stuff.
I want to do Coast Guard or Navy because I didn't want to be in the land. Like I like the water.
Yeah.
But bro, I ended up going to like one of those camps, like the pre-training or whatever that is. It was a really long time ago.
I know what you're talking about.
And I pull up there and I just saw the conditions. I'm like, I'm good. I don't want to be part of this.
You know what? it was in 2016 when I found trading. I was in the military when I found it, and it was kind of like when I found it, I realized, I said, you know what, bro, I mean, I was in New York, mind you, I was training in New York. So in Fort Drum, that's where they train the Navy SEALs for cold weather training.
Mm-hmm.
That's where like all the advanced branches go and advanced things go to, like cold weather training. It gets below zero, wind chills, you know, it's bad. So I was like, dude, like I'm getting paid like, you know, most people, if you do it, they used to say, if you're doing it for the money, you're going to die in combat, you know, because you there's no money like that, you know, and unless you're like a Top Gun and you're flying jets and stuff, right?
But it's really hard to get.
Or you're like a nuke. If you do nuclear stuff, like I know a couple guys that are like have a bunch of money because when they get out of the Navy, they're like set with nuclear jobs.
What is that? How does that work?
Well, I was in the Navy, but my friend is in the Navy, and I have a couple friends in the Navy, and they basically they live on submarines for like months at a time, and then they do their time like in the Navy, and most of like the long-term guys that stay, you know, 10 20 years, they get their pension, and then when they come out, they have a job like on a nuclear base as a contractor, and then it's like they're making like $500,000 like 9 to 5.
But they had to do the time, like
you got to do the time, you know, God knows if you're going to survive in that submarine in the 20 years, you know, it's like a big if, right? But so I said, that's like love and country. But I found training there, and I was like, dude, like I was really in it for school, and, you know, I had friends that went in. I went in with a couple of my friends that actually both ended up passing away. I'm like the only one here to tell the tale.
Shit, sorry to hear that.
Not even in the Army. One of my friends died in a motorcycle accident. Bro, on a motorcycle, he's riding a wheelie. He hit a wall. I was there. I was riding with him. And then I have another friend, like 2 years ago. He was at a stop sign. He left work early, and a tree fell on his car. 25 years old.
Fuck, dude.
Both of them, like, best friends. And so I guess ever since those two friends, like, I lived with both of them. I haven't really had, like, close friends since then. It's just, I don't know, you know, you grow up with people, and they're not really your friends. They're, like, your brothers, you know?
Yeah, of course.
So it's like different. But yeah, so I went in with my friends, and I realized, like, you know what? Like, I was watching, I think it was Q at the time I was watching, and I was like, dude, like, this guy went from a Volkswagen to an M3. Like, you see, like, how people upgrading their life with their cars. And the same thing with you. Like, you see, like, I was with you with your Benz, bro. Like, I see you, like, grow up, you know? So it's, that's cool. You know, when you see someone, I was like, dude, like, I don't think I can do this. Like, I was good. I was really good at shooting. I was, like, a squad leader. Like, which is like, cause you have like, I don't know if that was in the Navy or the Coast Guard, but they have like the main guy, which is like the sergeant. And then you have like other people below them. And then, you know, so I was like in charge of like 3 or 4 people. Same thing though. Like, you know, they obviously, as you have time, they upgrade you in your rank, but to like you get promoted early or whatever, cause you just like show the initiative, you show like the leadership, and, I was good at it, my point being, and it just like, I was like, yo, like, I've always had that heart to like take care of my family. I said, this is not going to take care of my family. This is not going to take care of, you know what I mean? And that's really ultimately what trading is. Trading can be whatever you want. You just say
trading
it like
can
that.
either make you or break you fully. I'll tell you that for sure. Yeah. So if you were to give a new trader out there one piece of advice, if you could sum up literally your whole entire journey, everything you've learned, and you could sum it to one message to you right after you lost 100K, or to you,
to the old me,
as literally to the,
to the old me,
one message if you were to have to say to them. And this is your camera right here.
This one right here?
Yeah.
All right. So, you know what? I knew I was going to get this question, and because I watched some of your other videos. This is my message. And I think I've summed up enough is seek first God, and all these things will be added to you. Seek first the kingdom of God, right? But if just a message about trading, the result is the money. It is not the process. The process is different than the result. And once you are able to learn that the process is different than the result, you will then be successful. And I tell you that because you get focused on the money. You get focused on the pips. You get focused on everything that trading is not. Trading is not that. Trading is the head and shoulders, the break, the retest. Where's it going to go based on structure, man? Not where it's going to go based on your car payment. Come on.
Say it again.
Yeah. Like,
say it
again. It's not where your car payment is going to be. You know, the market doesn't care about your car payment, man. The market doesn't care about your car payment. The market doesn't care about your rent. The market doesn't care about your family. That's why you need to calm down and not worry about the results. Just like when you lift, right? Getting big is the result. It's not the work, right? You looking in the mirror is not the work. You flexing, right? That's not the results. That's the results. That's not the process, right? The process is, oh my God, I just lost 5K today. I have not been to the gym. I have literally not even eaten breakfast. I haven't done anything. I don't want to do anything. I have to go to the gym. I have to go to the gym because I know that it's the next day. It's the next day. It's right now. The days that you lose, the days that you're down bad, those are the days that make you. Those are the days that you can either, like you said, you know, punish yourself or document it or whatever you got to do. Those are the days that make you. Those are the months that make you. The months that you're, you know, thinking about, where's my rent going to come from? Where's my car payment? Those are the months that are going to make you or break you, like you said. And so 100%, to simplify the message, focus on the process, not the results. And it's so simple, so like that, because the money is the result. It's not the process, man.
Appreciate you for coming up and dropping that fire.
Bro, thank you, bro, for having me.
So when you know you withdraw the 100K, we gotta do something and
for sure, bro. For sure.
I don't know if all you guys fit in the Volkswagen, but we could, you know, go.
I mean, bro, I have my X5. We can. I mean,
I could only be in the Volkswagen. That's like part of the punishment.
Oh yeah.
I'll follow you guys.
I want to be in the trenches, bro. Someone can drive my car. I want to be in the mud with you.
Okay, bro, let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah, that's funny, bro.